Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. So welcome back all my piggy pals and my boar buddies. My apologies for the late reading this week. I've had a busy few days with the children considering it is Easter holidays or was Easter holidays. So I do hope that you will forgive me. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's shuffle these up. Let's move them all around. And let's see what we've got for you guys. Let's see. We stop about there. And we take that one from the bottom. We're going to take that one from the middle. We're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a white and two negatives there. Let's start off in a positive place, but we are moving over into that negative space. But as I've always said before, black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of those cards when we flip them over. So firstly, let's get this positive flipped, and we have got the rooster card. That rooster card, it's in the positive, but the thing with roosters is they're critical even at the best of times. So right now you might be feeling a little bit criticized for something, regardless of if it's in the positive or negative. Something is being critical. And the fact that you're a very honest person would mean that if you're being critical of yourself, you'll feel like you're being truthful because it is your truth. So you'll be convincing with it. And this can be a spiral for pig people. See, roosters will get along with boars, so the incompatibility is not there. We don't have a problem here. That white card is actually a good card, and it is a card that is an example of white being all right. But what we do have is a level of criticism that a pig person may not necessarily deal with if it is from yourself. See, pigs are very thick-skinned. It's why they're loved. It's why they get along with a lot of people. It's why they're very social. It's why people can accept them into different social groups. They're like chameleons. They can get along with a lot of different people. It's because they're very thick-skinned and they don't take offense to people very easily, or remarks or comments and things very easily, unless, of course, they're doing it for themselves. That rooster is a thinker, so I think there is something on your mind that's making you think these things, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not, but you're going to convince yourself potentially that it is. And the problem with that is what we can see here is where we're going to start to spiral into these negative thoughts, this negative space, this negative atmosphere that we could have actually created ourselves. I think right now you are unsure of things because you're following your truth. So it's hard for you to trust what other people are saying. I think right now what you're doing is just saying, well, this is my problem, this is my issue, this is what I've got wrong with me. And what you're hearing from others is, no, don't be silly, that's not right at all, you're wrong. And you don't believe this because you've got your truth. So now you're in a place of uncertainty or feeling a bit unsure. Because there's that black rooster there. So we're gonna, the rooster's there, it's definitely a critical one. So what we're also seeing here now then with the negative rooster is probably this need to fill a void or fill that emptiness, if you like, that upset. And we're going to be self-indulgent. We're probably going to spend too much. It's going to come at a cost. And this is not going to be necessarily a good thing, especially for a pig person who needs to, say, for example, do shopping or retail therapy to make themselves feel better. You are going to take this to an extreme. So maybe lock away the credit card. This will come at a cost for you. The black rooster always comes with a cost. Maybe not financially. Could be energy. Could be something that we don't necessarily see or hold in our hands. May not be a financial cost. It could be a cost to ourselves, our respect, our sort of patience, our, as I say, respect in a lot of ways. When it's not there for ourselves, opens up the door for others to not respect us or to not, treat us in the way that we should be treated because we don't see ourselves worthy of that. So when you start to not respect yourself, or when you lose respect for yourself, it's easy for other people to disrespect you. Also, there are other costs here that could be involved. You could just be wasting your energy, wasting your time. It could cost you time and energy, and that you're never getting back. Money, financial things, that's an easy cost. Losing money, that's easy. Losing money, you don't have to worry about that. There's an abundance of it out there. Just go and get more. Just go and get more. But you're never getting your time back. You're never getting that energy back, that focus, all of that dedication and commitment. You're never getting that back. Once you start losing respect for yourself, once you start putting yourself down, once you start questioning you, that's when we're going to see this spiral. That's when it's going to start coming at a cost, because we'll self-indulge in this. So not even self-indulge, we'll just be indulgent. And we'll just indulge in whatever we can to make ourselves feel good at this time, which again will come at a cost. We can always come back from this, of course. We can always come back from this. There's always a way out of it, or around it, or a way to resolve it. And I do feel like there will be some resolution, because I say these roosters are not against you. They are compatible to some degree with you, and they get along with you. So there's no reason to necessarily feel like it's all against you. I'll shut up. I need to shut up. I'm not very good at this whole psychic malarkey, am I? Because there is that black snake. The roosters aren't against you, but that damn thing is. So the snake is your conflict card. It is also in the black, which means it's a more potent snake, a more venomous snake than the white one. Now that black snake is there as a warning, as something that is up against you. It is a conflict card. The roosters, they were there to try and help you. They were there to try and say, you know, you don't want to spiral. Come on, it's going to come at a cost. That snake, however, is the spiral. It is the coil downwards. It is the rapture. Armageddon is here. The end is nigh. This is now the end game. Now the problem with this is that you're going to crash, and then you're going to potentially accept a false truth. And that's what this is. It's a false truth, because you don't trust what others see, because it's hard for you to believe what others are telling you, because you think that, you know, your truth is obsolete and that you are right, and that there is no other person out there that could have an opinion that is right compared to yours, if that makes sense. You're not saying that they're wrong. You're not calling them liars. It's just you don't necessarily believe or see what they see. So you accept your own truth. And once you've accepted that truth, you don't talk about it anymore. So you mention it once or twice. You'll say something to a friend or to a couple of friends, where you'll say something along the lines of, I don't know, oh, I feel, you know, like this today. I feel like I'm that way. And then they go, no, don't be silly. That's not you at all. Don't be so silly. That's not you. You then don't believe it. You start to then not trust it. You then start to dwell on it. You then start to crash into it and hold on to it. You then accept that truth. And then you say, well, actually, yeah, that's me. I don't care what anybody thinks. That is what's going on with me. I know that. And then you don't talk about it anymore. So everybody thinks that you're fine and you're over it, but instead you've accepted a false truth. And that's somewhere that we can avoid if you can rise above it. Because that criticalness, that criticizing yourself, that being critical of you, from you, that's what's going to create this big black cloud that follows you around. And it is, unfortunately, self-made. Or a lot of it is self-made. Maybe not avoidable at this point, but we can certainly prepare for it if, you know, you can accept the fact that sometimes perspective is everything, and we don't always need to rely on our own perspective, not when we have a variety of perspectives around us. But we'll find out how you get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the rat. So if you're interested in what those guys are up to, I'll see you over there next. If not, no worries. I'll just catch you in a video for the pig next time here on the Chinese Zodiac. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.